Welcome back to Journey into Stories. Today I'm going to be doing my weekly check-in for the week of October 18th, 2024. This week I read 2 books. It was an incredible week of reading. For one, I got to a book that I've had on my shelves for years, and I've been scared to pick it up because of the content. It was 19 Minutes by Jodi Picoult. And this I gave 5 stars. This was a very intense read due to the subject matter, a school shooting. It goes back and forth in time of the characters in the books, friendships and family relationships, and what led up to this. And then there was a twist that I didn't see coming. I did shed tears during this book. It was, I think, like a 20-hour audiobook. So I did the audiobook, but I also read it physically. It was an intense read. I can't imagine anybody that's ever been in that situation. It was really sad to read about, and I felt like this book was very relatable. You got into the minds of the individuals during what happened with the school shooting, and also what was going on with the school shooter. So if you're interested, I would suggest pick it up. I've read a few books from Jodi Picoult, but this one was the most intense one I've ever read due to, like I said, the subject matter. I know it's been on my shelves a while. There were times I purposely wanted to read it, but didn't want to pick it up because of the time of life I was in with kids going to school and things. Even though I know mass shootings can happen anywhere, it was a lot. It was a very difficult read, but worth the read. And again, I gave it 5 stars. You know, as far as how much you can enjoy your time reading it, I did enjoy the spin of how Jodi wrote about the subject matter. Okay, the second book I picked up, and I think this is a new release, couple months, and it's We Used to Live Here by Marcus Clyware. I hope I'm not butchering the author's name. This book was everything. This had everything. I've heard people compare this to House of Leaves, which I am going to try and reread that book. I didn't get very far the first attempt. This book literally has everything, though. And there were times I didn't know what was happening, what was going on, but I've done some research and I have more understanding. I think they're turning it into a movie at some point, but this was a fantastic book, 5 stars, even if I didn't quite understand everything. So what happens is homeowners just moved in, the doorbell rings, and there's a family on the doorstep with snow during a snowstorm. And it's a mother, father, and 3 kids. And the husband, the father of the family, says, "Can we come in? I used to live here and I'd like to kind of show my family around the house." And you could tell that the homeowner was hesitant, but she's kind of a people pleaser and didn't know how to tell them no. And reluctantly, against what she feels, she goes ahead and lets him in. It just is quite the ride after that. That's all I'm going to say. And I can't help but think, I've seen skits and things where somebody rings your doorbell, what do you do? If I don't know them, I don't answer. You know, it's kind of scary. And I had an incident growing up when I was a kid where an individual that worked with my dad at the time showed up at the doors. It really scared me. I was home alone, didn't know who they were, and opened the door, and just, it really was scary. And I got in trouble for opening the door when my parents weren't home. So I definitely wouldn't let somebody, if they just came to my door and said, "Hi, we used to live here. Can we come in for a walk around?" No, thanks. No, not happening. This book scared me from page 1. and there were a lot of intense scenes that I just needed to have the lights on and while I was reading, because there were some scary parts of the book. A lot of parts I was like, what the heck is going on? I don't understand, but I just kind of went with it. And some made more sense as the book went on, and some I finished the book, I'm like, I still don't understand. I did look up some things and it made more sense, but wow, this was a great book. 5 stars. Loved the author's writing, loved the book, loved what it was about, had me scared. Okay, so even though that was a short week of just 2 reads, so tomorrow we're going to be filming a Journey Reads, and hopefully I'll get it up this weekend. I have a really fun book and some fun locations. And also I'm working on a reading vlog, and we have a library book sale tomorrow. So with that, I hope you're doing amazing, taking care of yourself, take care of one another, and hope you're reading something great. Till the next video, guys. Bye. Have a great night.